Hello, my name is Sarah McKenzie, and I'm the Director of Inspired Reality at Real Life. And one thing I would love to share with each and every one of you is this amazing process called RAMP. It stands for Rapid Advanced Mind Patterning, developed by Dr. Sherry Buffington. And for me, it truly has been a miracle. My own personal experience was I lived with PTSD for 9 years. There was no cure, there was no medication, there was nothing that I had ever tried that could get rid of these experiences of living on high alert, always wondering what's going to happen next. Am I safe? Always keeping my head basically on a swivel and checking out my surroundings. And it's exhausting to put that much energy into just basic safety each and every day. I had a ramp session with a colleague, and 90 minutes later, I felt a little weird, wasn't sure what happened. And then a couple weeks later, I ended up in Vegas, and you want to talk about a PTSD victim survivor's worst nightmare. Here it is, thousands of people rushing around me. I have no idea, no control. But for once, I was actually calm and peaceful. And what I realized, the reason I had felt weird was because here I am, just normal. And I didn't know that I could ever have that freedom again. And in the 3 years since I had my first ramp session, I have found that Dr. Buffington is doing this amazing study for veterans suffering from PTSD. And being an Army brat, having grown up around a whole family full of people in the military, it for me was amazing to know that these men and women could also experience the same gift of freedom and get their lives back. And I have referred many countless veterans to the program, to her study, so they too could have this sense. But I will tell you, my biggest miracle, my biggest blessing is the one person who was my final holdout, who didn't want to do anything. Nothing is going to be, nothing is going to come from this, was my own father. My own father had, pushed it off, said, no, it's not going to work. And we finally convinced him, hey, why don't you just try it out? It's a phone call. It's 90 minutes, and you qualify for the study. All it's going to take is a phone call. You're retired now. Just participate, see what it is. And I will tell you, the greatest gift is I got my father back. In fact, I got a father that I've never known, who is actually more like a warm, fuzzy blanket when you pull it straight out of the dryer, who just is so much kinder, softer, gentler. And I didn't even know that that was possible. I didn't know that I could have a father like that. So, what started off as a miracle for me that restored my own life back to normalcy, real, just back to good, back to great. And what I've seen for other veterans who have gotten their lives back, it has been a tremendous blessing to be able to also get my father to just be gentle and kind and loving. So, for all of those who wonder about RAMP and wonder what difference does it make, it's a 90-minute call, it's a 90-minute session. You could possibly be changing the rest of your life and your family's all at the same time. So, I recommend it. It's tell everyone, go get a session. I tell all my clients, I send all of them. So check it out. It's worth the shift.